The UK car scene is oftentimes, well...
That's done that. Anybody got the balls? Hey? Or your shit houses?
And it always makes me ask the question of why. Why have we got to this point? Because you look back in the early 2000s, back to the more max power days, people did interesting things to their cars, things that weren't done before. Now, what have we got? We've just got Fiestas and Golfs with pop and bang maps and fucking AirTech intercoolers everywhere you look. And before you jump in the comments with your, oh yeah, but my Fiesta makes 350 brake horsepower and it weighs just under a ton. I don't care, right? Like, it's not slander against Fiestas. I quite like some of the Fiesta STs, some of the older gen Fords I really like, but it's everywhere and it seems to be everyone that has one. When did we stop being unique and different? And I understand that in this economy we can't all roll around in 3.5 litre V6s or rotaries like myself. Say my car's cool, thank you. But I still believe that that doesn't mean that we can't be different and original. I think that's the whole point of the car scene, right? We get into it to express ourselves. You want to be different from every other car you see on the road. If you look like regular traffic, you can't say you're a car guy. And I think another very big overlying factor of the car scene being somewhat dead now in the UK is simply the police presence. And I understand it. I understand that they think we're dangerous. We have to, you know, they have to patrol the roads and make sure everyone's safe. But when you're not doing anything, you're just sitting static, enjoying cars, everyone's having a good laugh and talking to each other, there is no need to come and shut it down. And then even if you put aside the police presence and all the hate there is towards people that are into cars, you then have insurance, which if you don't live in the UK, I envy you. The insurance is insane. So let me just put it into context for you. My first car, I had a 1 litre Peugeot 107. The most first car you can think of, right? I was paying £2,000 a year insurance. Just let that sink in for a second. And I understand that they do that because technically we're more responsible for crashes on the road somehow. But how the hell am I paying £2,000 a year in a 1 litre? But then you can get old Doris, who's got her 3 litre car that she can't even see over the steering wheel, and she's paying about £50 a year. The next issue I think we have with the car scene in the UK is simply the prices of cars. I mean, if you go on Facebook Marketplace and you look at any car that is a sought after legendary car, let's say, like an old JDM Legend, you're going to be paying a mortgage worth in payments just for a car that's like 30 years old, which makes it virtually impossible for people to get into it as a hobby, for new people to join the car scene. It is insanely ridiculously expensive, which is why I think it's so common to see these Fiestas, Golfs, anything quite economic, just rolling around everywhere, clapped out, riced to absolute oblivion with mods that just don't look good. Because you can't afford to get the cars that actually have good aftermarket support. But I don't understand why everyone would follow the trend. Why would you get a Fiesta when you could get something like, let's say a Toyota MR2, right? Still quite economic, looks cool. It's the sort of car I'd see driving down the motorway. I'd see it in the rear view and I go, wow, yeah, that guy's got a little bit of ball knowledge. So I think my whole reason for making this video was kind of to encourage people to go back to being different. Let's bring it back to the old days where people weren't ashamed of having a different car, even if it was an older car. Like, it can be a heap of shit. We don't care. As long as you do something cool with it, you enjoy it, it's what you like, everyone's kind of happy. And for God's sake, when you go to these car meets, can we stop with the bullshit American takeover style meets? Please, they are just atrocious. Yeah, so I hope for the UK's sake that everyone starts getting a little bit more originality again, and we can go back to how it should be, how it used to be, back in the good old days. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do plan on posting more. Whether that will be consistent or not is a different question, but I hope you enjoyed. Everyone be safe out there. Let's get originality back to the UK, and please let's stop shutting down meets with Asbo skidding. Have a good one.